Recapitalization is really just a term for a restructuring of a business's balance sheet. It's the right side of the balance sheet in particular, which is the debt and the equity of the business. It's also how the assets have been funded. A troubled company can restructure their balance sheet to refinance their debt, to take on new equity partners or new investors. But in the M&A business, it's generally referred to a transaction that helps business owners take chips off the table. And the classic recapitalization transaction is done by a business that has maybe grown substantially, maybe owned by a person or a family, and they wish to kind of take some chips off the table but don't want to sell out or retire. So they'll find an equity partner typically that will buy some portion of the equity of the business and also assist in leveraging the business so that money can be taken off the table, so that the existing owners maybe take on some equity partners and some partners that have experience in growing a business rapidly, and I think in many ways helps the business owners can have their cake and eat it too. When the goal is to take some chips off the table, for example, as I mentioned, when a business has grown rapidly and the business owner goes, gosh, I'd like to take some money home and diversify my personal financial picture. What they may do is borrow money that allows them to, actually the cash they raise they will take home. It's actually a cash-free or tax-free transaction rather. But they may bring on an equity partner that buys, say, could be 20% of the business, could be 80% of the business, and allows the equity owners or the sellers to take that money home too, but they retain a portion of the business and typically continue to run the business. Well, clearly when you leverage a business, you take on financial risk. So there's risk in the transaction. There are also some business owners don't want an equity partner. So it's only done by organizations or people or families that own businesses that decide that risk-reward scenario makes sense for them. Again, when they say we'd like to take money off the table to reduce our risk, and when it works well, and it often does, the business owners take a lot of money home, get to continue to run the business, no longer probably personally guarantee the debt because they have a financial partner that will do that, and the financial partner typically will have experience growing a business, will assist in managing a business that in theory has become more complex as it's grown. Sponsorless recap refers to a recapitalization that doesn't have a sponsor, and the sponsor is typically the equity provider. So a sponsorless recap is one that is completed without a change of the equity. So only the debt piece of the balance sheet, that right side of the balance sheet, is used to allow the business owners to take equity off the table. That typically means that the equity ownership of the business doesn't change.